Holliwood Chuck B. What's up, Chuck B?
Good, bro. What's good, bro? My brother.
No, I know all that. My brother.
Assalamu alaikum. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? What's up? I got some of the bean pies out there.
The reason why we have you here, you know, Hollywood blowing up on the web, man. He even, hey,
thanks to Hollywood in the hood.
To the point where he even has sex appeal right now.
Right.
They telling me in the
sex
streets,
symbol.
Your guy with the bald head. They asking me to get a bald head on the strip of him, man.
Who loves you, baby?
They asking me to get a bald head on the strip of Holliwood Chuck B. Let me fill y'all in. Holliwood Chuck B is the ultimate promotional guy right here. When you talk about web, TV, radio, and print, Holliwood Chuck B is a guy to go to for that. You know, so if you got any venues going on around the country, you want a BET style production. That's what this guy does.
Man, we doing it.
You know, but the great thing about it is the story behind it. You know, I'm talking about, you know, trials and tribulations on the streets, being arrested, holding guns. Can I talk about that?
I mean, you can, because, I beat that like Rocky, you feel me?
Holding guns. You know, fighting cases, man. Took it from the streets to becoming an executive in a multimedia company, man. Doing it really big across the country and actually outside the continental United States. Tell me, where the inspiration, where did that come from? I remember when I first met you.
Right.
You was a fast talking, slick talking. I thought
Finagler?
I thought I was gonna have to carry a pistol or something, you know? Finagler. You know, right? Finagler. I mean, where the inspiration come from?
I mean, it just come from my peoples that been with me from day one. I mean, in this, you know what I'm saying? Right. And others too. You know what I'm saying? It come from the heart though, because I learned to do things from the heart under the teachings that we under. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's about giving so you can receive more.
That's right. Now, what a lot of people may or may not know about Holliwood Chuck B, he was a star athlete in high school.
Yeah, you know.
Played for Glenville Tarblooders. You know, a well-known school here in Ohio, you know, that puts athletes into the NFL. Well, he played with some of those same NFL players, Pierre Woods, for an example.
Ted Ginn, Troy Smith,
right.
Dante Whitner.
Now, you didn't go to college to play, and so suffice to say you didn't go to the NFL. You could have got discouraged.
Hold on, I ain't finished school play to you.
Okay, go ahead.
But Ted Ginn, which is one of the other guys that I met, one of the great men in my life that I met, he didn't have a high school diploma. He was a security guard.
How big of a mentor or how big of an impact in your life did Coach Ted Ginn make?
I mean, he made a big impact because he told us real situations. Like, yeah, he said, some of y'all going to be crackheads in 7 years, or some of y'all going to be real messed up in 7 years, or some of y'all going to have great success. So he was telling you what the real was.
Right.
One of the great men that was in my life. That's just one of the great men.
Right. Now, let me ask you something. What could you do for the average Joe Blow that has a CD out that considers it hot?
We can promote them on the web. We social media and television and radio. You know, we take you through an extensive program of web, radio, print, TV. Yeah. And our team work hard. This is an extremely hard job to do.
Now,
you know
is it true? I ain't mean to cut. Is it true? Now, you have a street team also.
You bound to be.
There's a street team taking place around the country under the banner Holliwood in the Hood.
Money
right?
Entertainment.
So right now, I want you to share, since there's a street team developing around the country, share with the people exactly, for the artists that's watching this webcast, what you can do for their material once they bring it to you. How it go?
I mean, my street team going to get out here. We're going to pump your music. When you at work and you working your job, we're going to be pumping you. Because this is our company, so this is what we do. We don't work jobs. We are our own. We have our self-generating system, money-generating system, which you give me units. I make sure that you relevant all day long. You know what I'm saying? My team makes sure you relevant all day long because I don't do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my team, Holliwood in the Hood Productions, Street Team. You know what I'm saying? Corey Kane, AZ, Rugerell, Turner, you know what I'm saying? Miles, Moe, you know what I'm saying? Because they're part of the street team too. They're part of the whole entity. So it's like
Hope Wheeler, come on.
Hope Wheeler, Black Squirrel, of course. How could I ever forget Hope? I mean, she make them look good. You know what I'm saying? Her and AZ.
She shot a look over here at me like,
yeah.
You know?
What's wrong with them? You know, I don't know. How could I? You know, it might be the Moscatos.
No, that's really interesting because you can bring your units down to Holliwood in the Hood, and you're asking for 100 units up front.
And about 5,000 covers and about 100 slip covers, and then I'm going to generate it myself, and me and my team, we're going to generate more money for you and more visuals for you.
Now, I was told you guys are starting chapters in Wisconsin, New Jersey, California, and New York.
Yeah, you ain't did it till you done it like in 5 states, and that's so true. Like Lil Wayne said, you ain't did it till you done it like in 5 states. So if you ain't took like 5 states over, or if you ain't outside your city or your state, then you really not doing too much.
Well, let me ask you a question. How important is it to surround yourself with like-minded individuals or goal-oriented type individuals that's all after the same common goal?
I mean, you know, everybody got different personalities. You know,
so it can't be easy.
It's not easy at all, and sometimes you want to jump on your fellow worker or your brother, and you can't because you know they geniuses, and you might get cut out. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to get cut out. You know what I mean?
Do you take pride in that?
I mean, pride. I take pride in it, but pride is not the thing. See, you got to be humiliated to really, you got to be humiliated first to have pride. Okay. And the reason why I say that is because if you're not doing nothing and you just constantly talking and talking and talking, I mean, people are not going to understand where you're coming from, and then you're going to be like, I got pride, I got this, I got that, but it's like you got to really be humble about the situation. You got to sometimes take humiliation to grow. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean humiliation. People are, like, you got teachers and you got students. And sometimes the teacher humiliates the student.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just so they can grow and know the difference between being a better person and just being an average Joe.
Right. So now a person comes to you. They're seeking marketing and promotion mainly on the web. What tips and pointers could you give them?
Well, I would. If they were going through Holliwood in the Hood Productions, I mean, first of all, you would come in, we'd get a visual of you, you know, and we'd put you up there, we'd promote you as heavy as we can. And this all up really to the artist, the grind. That's why I like dealing with people that really is serious about their craft. That's why when I talk to people, I say, do you keep your schedule? And a lot of people say, yeah, I keep my schedule. And then when it's time for scheduling day, I don't see you there.
So you're saying that's a stickler in promotion?
Yeah, because some people are not serious about what they do. And I'm serious about what I do. This is what I do all day. This is what we do all day, Holliwood in the Hood.
Right. We'll be back. Speaking of Holliwood in the Hood, we'll be back. Playa T, that's me.